Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at the Casio Duro, or the Marlin. It's a $45 dive watch, I should say, on Amazon right now. That's like the lowest price I found. I purchased this watch like 2 years ago. The strap on the watch right now is not the original strap. It comes with a black resin strap. I did swap it out. I found the stock strap to be of very poor quality, and I easily found one of these quick release, what do you call them? Silicone straps, and this one's really nice. There's a lot of close holes in there. Today I am wearing the yellow gold Rolex President. And now let's take a closer look at this bargain dive watch from Casio. So here we are zoomed in on the Casio Duro. Now the correct model number for this watch is the MDV106-1A. And this is the black dial variation. I believe there's only one variation, so it really shouldn't matter what I just said. But anyway, let's start off with some basic specifications here. And let me remind you again, this is not the stock strap. I did remove the stock strap when I got the watch. Now, in terms of case diameter, we are looking at 44 millimeters, which might seem a little big to you, but we'll take a look at that in a little bit. We are looking at a 22 millimeter lug width here. In terms of thickness, we are looking at 12 millimeters, which really isn't that bad for a 44 millimeter case. It's quite slender. The shape of it, as you can see, looks pretty good. We do have a all stainless steel case here. Now we do have some mixed surfaces. We have a brushed lug tops here, as you can see. Nice brushing over here, which doesn't look too bad for this price point, I must say. Now on the sides of the watch, you will find a highly polished, almost mirror-like finish, as you can see here. On the other side as well. Now the bezel, it is polished, where they did carve out the little coin edging over here to rotate the bezel. Now this watch is a quartz watch. For the price point, you would expect a quartz watch. It's not running any type of crazy quartz movement. It's a standard Japanese three-handed quartz movement with a date which is located at your 3 o'clock position. We have a 120 click unidirectional bezel. We do have applied loomed markers. Now the loom is not too good on this watch. It works, but it's not that good. And you know, I really can't complain for the price. But let me get you a little closer on the dial here. As you can see, these applied markers. Now the black dial does have sort of a sunburst effect, as you can see. Those double applied markers at 12, Casio printed in white below 12. And what I really do like is the Marlin. It's right above 6 o'clock. That's the nickname for this watch. Let me just pop this crown out so you can see it. There you go. So you see that nice little Marlin right there? And it does state 200 meters water resistance. There's the date window, located at 3 o'clock. Pretty neat. It is framed in a white outline, which looks pretty good. Matches the markers and the bezel insert as well. Now your crown is sterile, so it's not signed, which is a bit of a letdown. I would have liked a little C on there, you know, for a Casio or something like that. Would have been cool. You do have integrated crown guards, which is always nice. The crown is screwed down. We get 200 meters of water resistance. And this movement, I did not explain. So it's a Japanese quartz movement, very simple movement. You know, it runs on an I believe SR26 battery, or SR626 battery, I'm sorry, which has a 3-year battery life, which is not too bad. You won't have to change it out for quite a long time there. Now getting to the lug-to-lug distance, it is 48 millimeters, so it's really not that bad for a 44 millimeter diameter. This watch kind of wears like, I would say, a 42.8, if you want to put it at that. It doesn't really wear like a 44 millimeter watch, like a 44 millimeter, you know, Breitling or something. It definitely doesn't wear like that. And the total weight of the actual watch is around 92 grams, which is not that bad. You do feel it on the wrist. It's almost 100 grams. So you will feel it on the wrist. It's not light. It's solid stainless steel. Not too shabby. Now the bezel, this pip is loomed, but like I said, the loom is not too good. We'll get to the loom shot towards the end of the video. Now the clicks on the bezel are very precise, I would say. A little back play there, but nothing really like noticeable. And everything does line up to the 12 o'clock position. Now it's kind of funny, like you'll buy a Seiko dive watch for like $300 or $500, and you'll take it out of the box, you're all excited, and guess what happened? The bezel is misaligned. Now if Casio can get this right, On a $45 watch? Why can't Seiko do it on like a watch that costs like 10 times that amount? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. I guess Casio has much better quality control. I've honestly never had a problem with a Casio watch, and I haven't had a problem with this one either. I've owned this one for 2 years. Anyway, getting back to the dial, we do have that nice sword hand for the minutes. We have a pointed arrow with a red accent for the seconds, so it does stand out over that black dial. And now the hour hand is a pointed arrow, which is pretty cool. Kind of looks like a rocket or something, like a firework. That's what it kind of reminds me of, if you see that there. Anyway, let's flip over to the case back. Case back is screwed down. It is brushed. I do have a lot of marks on here. This watch was worn. But as you can see, we do have that marlin over here, Casio Japan movement, your model number, water resistant, 20 bar, stainless steel. Quite simple stuff here. Now I want to throw this on my wrist, get you guys a nice loom shot, and then we'll wrap it up here. Here is the 44mm Casio Duro, or the Marlin, on my 6.5 inch wrist. So you have 48 across here. As you can see, it fits my wrist. You know, it does fit my wrist. So it's a 44mm case, which is a little big for my wrist, but it does fit, and it wears very nice. You can definitely slip it under a cuff if you really wanted to. It's pretty slim once on wrist, as you can see right there. You can see that nice mineral crystal. Well, not really nice, but it is a standard mineral crystal right there. No sapphire, of course, at this price point, but that's to be expected. And here we go, all around. Now let me get this off my wrist. I want to show you just the basic functions, then we'll get a loom shot, and then we'll wrap it up. So the crown is screwed down. Now to function this watch, in case you're really new to watches, you unscrew the screw down crown here. You can pop out one position. We get a nice quick set date. As you can see right here, the date is changing. It does fit in the window pretty nicely. Now your final position is your hacking position. The seconds hand will come to a stop here, and we can set the time here. Now this movement states, Casio states, plus 30 seconds a month on this quartz movement, but you know, this example right here gains like 3 seconds a month. So I wouldn't really listen to that. Screw this back in so you don't get any water in your watch, and you're good to go. Now onto the loom shot. So here is a loom shot for you guys. The loom does work, as you can see. It just doesn't last very long. I mean, for $45, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, look at that, nice green glow. Like I said, it doesn't last too long, but it will last, you know, a couple of minutes or so. So there you go with that nice loom shot. So to wrap it up here, well, who is this watch for? Well, this watch is for, you know, someone who can either be a watch collector, new to watches, or just wants a great beater diving watch they can take in the water, they can take in the beach. You know, if you work near the water, if you're a lifeguard, a swim instructor, even if you go diving, you can definitely use this watch. You know, I know people that own this watch that own watches worth tens of thousands of dollars, and they have a Duro in their collection. It's a great all-around watch. You know, it's cheap. If you lose it, it can be replaced. It's a great travel watch if you're going somewhere where you don't want to wear a nice watch. Although one bad part might be they might mistake this for a Submariner, and that wouldn't be good, but hopefully that doesn't happen. And yeah, all around, you know, it's really for everybody, this watch. It's a great watch, and even the finishing, the case build, you know, it feels like it costs a lot more than $40 or $50, which is the real bargain. It's a real value-packed watch, and I'm just being 100% honest here. So that's pretty much going to be it for today. I will drop a link down in the description below. I did write a blog on this watch. You can check it out on WatchAddictChannel.com. I believe I have like 60 or 80 published articles already on my blog, WatchAddictChannel.com. Do head over there after this video, read the blog on this watch. It's quite interesting. Nice photos and such. And as well, there is a link to get one of these for the lowest price I found on Amazon in the description below. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, like, share, tell your friends, tell your parents, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.